Okay, so for today, the idea is to go from A1 to A10 without stopping. You want to be able to do this with proper form and technique as quickly as possible. For me, it took about a little over 5 minutes to go non-stop. If you need to take a couple breaths in between each exercise, that's fine, but you don't want to be taking any more than that. Like even any more than just 10 seconds is going to be too much. And then you want to repeat this for 3 to 4 rounds. But you want to take about 1 to 3 minutes rest in between. This isn't a HIIT workout, so it's okay to take a little bit longer in between, but again, you don't want to be taking too much, just long enough so that way you'll be able to complete A1 through A10 without stopping. Make sure you get a warm-up in too before you start. So we're going to begin with the lateral lunge shuffle. You're going to bear the weight on the bent leg, and that's what you're pushing off of. You're going to breathe out as you explode from side to side. You're doing 20 on each side. Make sure you get low. I'm touching the ground here just to kind of make sure I get my butt low enough. And this is going to be more of a cardio intensive exercise. Next, we're doing the alternating V-ups. So instead of bringing both hands and feet together at once, you're going to do the opposites. Keep all hands and feet off the floor the whole time if you can. That's going to be the most advanced way, as long as keeping your head off the floor. If you're having a really hard time, go ahead and let your feet fall to the floor. If you're still having a hard time, let your hands come to the floor, but keep the head off the ground. You want to breathe out as you bring each hand and leg together. Try to keep the legs as straight as possible too. And we're doing 18 total with this one, not 18 on each side. The 8-count burpees. I do the first one slow for you, so hands down, feet back, feet apart, feet together, push up, and a hop at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You want to breathe out as you kick your feet back. Breathe out as you push up, and breathe out as you jump at the end. Keep a nice even coordination with your breathing and your movement. That's going to make this exercise the easiest. There's 16, so it's going to really get your heart rate up and be probably the hardest exercise to complete 16 of. So just keep breathing, coordinate your breathing with your movements. Keep your hips up in the flat line with your shoulders. You don't want to keep your butt really low or too high in the air. Doing single glute raises. If you have a hard time doing singles, go ahead and just put both feet on the floor and do glute raises that way. But you're going to do 14 on each side. So keep the leg up in the air, really squeeze your butt as you lift your butt up to the ceiling. Keep your back and head on the floor nice and flat. Breathe out as you squeeze your butt. And next we're going to do wide grip push-ups. So you want your hands to be out the width just outside your shoulders. Bring your chest all the way down to the floor and push up. If you can't do it this way, go ahead and drop your knees to the floor, but you should look the same, just where your knees are the point of contact instead of your feet. Breathe out as you push up. And then keep your eyes on the floor. You don't want to keep your eyes at your feet or a kink in your neck. And next we're going to go right into squat jumps. So you're going to drop low for a squat and push through your toes and jump. Breathe out as you jump. Make sure your knees stay behind your toes, okay? If you have a hard time with that, lift your toes as you squat down. Really push the pace with that one. Next we have mountain climbers, so we're going to do 8 on each side. You're going to shoot those knees up as high as you can and as fast as you can. Again, eyes on the floor, right ahead of you, not on your feet or forward. Next we have plyometric lunges. If this is too hard for you, go ahead and do stationary lunges, but just do them pretty quickly. Remember, we're doing 6 on each side of this. Breathe out as you jump. Make sure you have a 90-degree angle at both knees. For 4, we have military push-ups. If this is too hard, again, just go ahead down to your knees, but you want to keep those elbows close to your body this time. Hands at shoulder width. Back flat, breathe out as you push. And last we have tuck jumps. You want to get those knees as high as you can to your chest. Breathe out as you jump. And that's it.